So much work before we can start to do anything. Social life is crazy, yeah? But the worst part, we can't without it, right? It's like you wouldn't find me without. I'm live on YouTube, so don't use your dirty mouth. Yeah, don't use your dirty mouth. No. Right, I'm back. Sorry guys about that before. Unfortunately, I couldn't continue with my live stream earlier, but now I'm back and we can keep our conversation. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate, ask, talk with me, or let me know if you want me to talk about what I'm using or at like specific moment, like for example like now. Just let me know and I will explain everything I do and okay. Like, for example, at the moment, I'm working with 5 round shader and pure black. Thank you for like. I appreciate. I'm good, thank you. I won't be able to talk then. Right, dropping in some shadows behind the stones. Still with a 5 round shader for quadron. My lovely sponsors. Great needles. Never ever had disappointed with, with the quality. What's horrid? What is yuck? Looks horrid. What that means? What? Now somebody. What that means? Can you explain me? You fool. Fool with what? Fool with what? Tell us. How's your Saturday so far, guys? Same fucking amazing like mine or not? Huh? How is it? What you doing? Where are you guys from? Come on, talk to me. Wow, wow. At the moment, I'm still working with the 5 round shader because I don't need any sharp details at this point. So, and a little bit blurry detailing. So that's why I'm working with shader, round shader, not round liner. Yeah, because I will concentrate all. Thank you so much. I will concentrate all contrast here, sharp detailing and everything. So that's why in a foreground with the night, I work a little bit blurry. You won't see that at the moment, but after healing that, all details will become really, really soft and without heavy, sharp edges and all that. Right? So I work with the Pantera ink, the best inks I have used so far. Maybe there are better, but I like how it works for me. I know how it heals, so still working on blurry detailing in the stones. At the moment, I'm working with dark sumi shade, which is dark medium. Dark medium, it gives like it's like a black, but really muted black. So it's not that crisp black details in it. So because I need still to see black details in the stones. So adding other part, I'm just filling that up. I'm just filling those empty spots in between black detailing, so it all blends together and create better depth, depth, depth. Yeah, depth. That's the correct word. Yeah, creates a better depth in a design. Otherwise, if I would go only with a dark sumi, it would fell flat, you know, after healing when a pigment fell in places for staying there in approximately like half a year. It can happen. Yeah, then it would fell flat. That's why we need to concentrate a lot of like anchor detailing, like with the black and couple any other different shades like dark sumi, medium sumi, light sumi. I mean, yeah. So it all holds together, nice dimensional picture. I'm still working with my 5 round shader. On the stones in the cave. Is there any artist who's watching what machines you are using and what needles. What's your favorite equipment to work with? I personally love Bishop power band. This is pucker. It has 4.2 stroke, and if you know how to adjust your hand movements and all that, it helps a lot. You can do whatever you want. You can do great crisp line work. You can pack solid ink. You know, solid color without problems. Thank you, Jesse. Is that correct? Did I said correct your name? So yeah, and it does everything. Shading. Sometimes yeah, sometimes it feels like you need want a little bit softer shading, but hi. I'm sorry, guys. You will need to wait a little bit. The front guy will be back in a moment. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So. Uh, Yeah, and if you want to achieve like softer shade with a pucker, 4.2 stroke, you just take 0.30 needle, so then you're so yeah, and when you work with a 0.30 needle, your your needle diameter is a little bit smaller, and that's the way you can achieve softer shade, so you don't need to get shader machine just for that. So it is a little bit slower machine, but it does all the job you need. You don't need to be worry about anything. It helps you to achieve whatever is in your mind. At the moment, I'm working with a pure black. Thank you so much. Uh, yeah, at the moment, I'm working with the pure black because I want to add detailing in the stone. Yeah, but I will fill all the gaps in between black. I will fill with a dark sumi shade. Yeah, so it gets more dimension than just a flat shade. You know. So, yeah, the most important part in any tattoo is to create dimension, right? So it's more readable. Work on those black and light shade difference in like contrast places, like for example, like this one, here in this spot. Yeah, it's like you just hit pure black next to it. Even if it will be this one, it will be like a light shade. Anyway, have it will gonna jump out with that huge contrast we are creating with the black and light shades. Don't move fingers when I'm tattooing, yeah? When needle out, yes. Okay. So yeah, and that's how you build slowly up your design, step by step. Like I said, at the moment I'm still working with a 5 round shader because I need to fill large spaces with the black and create bold detailings in the stones, in a cave stones, right? And in between those stones, I'm filling with just a dark sumi shade to get nice filler on the stones, right? And it looks a little bit three dimensional, as you can see a little bit here, not just a flat picture, and that helps a lot. Just only thing is like you need to understand your ink, how it heals. Yeah, I know my ink. Like I work with Pantera for last 7 years, I would say. Yeah, 7 years I work with the Pantera, and I have studied it like from A to Z, and I know how it heals. So I know how dark shade on what kind of skin tone, how it heal, how it will heal, and how it will stay after healing. Yes. Now I'm filling with a dark sumi, empty spots in between black, where is the dark shade, you drop shadow. Yeah. Slowly, slowly building up, brick by brick on the top. The darkest is like darkest details are now with the dark sumi. So we can shading a little bit dropping here as well, leaving that nice light shade there slowly. I already love it how it looks like. Is there any artist who is watching at the moment? What kind of ink you using, and what type of needles are your favorite? My needle set is uh, my needle set is 3 and 5 round liners, buckpin 0.25. Then I have 35 05 5 round liner 35. No, I'm lying. I'm lying. I have 35 5 round shader. Then I have 35 3 round liner. That's for white in the end. And then I have soft edge magnums 9, 0.35 9, and 0.35 15. Those are my running needles that I'm working with always. I don't change any other needles. I just work all the time with those, and they all are from Quadron. Quadron. I work with Quadron for last 7 years as well, same as Pantera. Never ever I've been disappointed with both of those both of those companies and products of company products. Still working with a 5 round shader, Now I will go on the opposite side because I usually work like this, like a printer. Yeah, everything done in a one go. Now I'm dropping in the lightest place. I'm dropping shadows in the stones at the front of night. Also just some light shade. At the moment I'm working with a blending from Ralph Nonviolator set, also from Pantera. Yeah, because I need those places to be light. Yeah. And also not sharp, but still, so it looks like a stone. So I am dropping random, random like dots and the details. So so it looks more natural. Yeah, and that's how you slowly build up everything. Always keep eye on on design and understand, even if it's like, for example, like I usually work, I blend pictures together with and some of the pictures have different light sources. So, and while I'm working, I'm fixing that in a tattoo. You will see in a design different than on the skin because I adjust that while I'm working. That's why you need to understand like everything. Light source you need to understand. You need to understand drop shadows. You need to understand reflections. But on reflections, it's more like on this detail at work, you won't see much reflections. Yeah, but like on a bigger pieces, when it's like macro, yeah, you will always see reflection, yeah, from side under the shadow for on the objects. Yeah, so it's not just about copying picture, it's about understanding picture as well. It's not that easy as it looks like. Yeah, unless you have like only picture to like real picture, yeah, which is like photorealism, like pure photorealism. Then yeah, then you just copy picture on the skin, then you just follow picture. But when you have a made up picture, made up design, then you need to think about all those simple, not simple, all those things that can affect your outcome of your design. Or like in these days, especially same as me, I'm working a lot with a AI, and AI is really really young at this point. It's like a baby, and it does a lot of mistakes, like a lot. It makes six fingers on the humans, you know, wrong proportions, and all that kind of thing. And so that's why you need to be really careful. You need to look for all those mistakes, fix those mistakes in design, so you have no problems after. I have seen, like, there was one not long ago. I've seen like there there was a Jesus portrait, and somebody did like praying hands, and those praying hands were with seven fingers or something. That was funny. That is crazy to see that. So be careful when you book with a artist. Check them. Yes, because some of them are not artists. They are printers. They just print whatever for your money. So be careful with that. Yeah. And don't trust Pinterest designs. Most of them are AI. And AI, as I said, makes a lot of mistakes, a lot, like crazy a lot. So be really, 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 really careful with that. Okay. So I'm still working with a 5 round liner. No, round shader. I mean, sorry, 5 round shader, dropping black shadows on the stones, build, building myself up slowly, brick by brick. All right. Where are you from, guys? Let me know who is watching. Where are you watching from? Chilling. What you doing? How's your Saturday? At the moment, I'm still working with a 5 round shader and pure triple X black from Pantera. Slowly building up stones in a cave, in a dragon cave. And now this is already at the front of night. Yeah, it's only black, and then I will fill those. Wow, how is it in Wisconsin? What's the nature there? Never been there. I'm completely new in the States, so I'm in New York. How is in Wisconsin? Are there 4 seasons? And what kind of nature is there? Is there lakes, rivers, mountains? Right. Oh, okay. I want to get away from 4 seasons. I like heat. Right. Now I I switch my needle to okay city. It's a busy city. See, now I'm working with a 5 round liner from Quadron, which is 0.25 diameter every needle. Yeah, because I working on the small needle details all around, and to be able to work with many of details in a small area, I need smaller needle so I can have more layers. I can build more layers, without worrying of damaging skin too much. You know, and those pores, like those open pores from needle, which is 0.25 diameter, it never gets 0.25 because needle doesn't go that deep in. Maybe it goes. No, it goes. Yeah, it goes that deep, and even if it's like 0.25, so those are five needles all together, and those holes are blending together in way faster way faster, so I can go back to that place in a really short time. But if I would work, for example, with a 0.35, you can do maximum three passes in the same place, yeah, without smashing skin, and then you need to go away, and then you need to go away for like 20 minutes to let that skin calm down, to close all those pores, and then you can get back and do another pass, but no more. But with a 525 5, you can work couple like 5 layers for sure, yeah, without worries. And it still won't be chewed skin, chewed up skin. And pretty often I have asked like, why am I overloading with the details? What I have learned in these all the years I have worked with all those small details and everything, I found out that you can do like 1 mil in between of details, and they will still be readable in a 10, 15 years. Yeah. So if somebody says, oh yeah, it will all blend together and you won't be able to see the design, like how it will gonna look in fucking 20 years, that's all bullshit. You just need to know how to pack all those details correctly without overloading it, right? And you still can do like small detailing, yeah. Only lazy artists crying all the time, like, oh, it will all blend together and won't be readable. It will be readable. It will be readable forever if you do it the correct way. Of course, if you overload with a pure black something, those places will grow, because there is so much pigment in, and that pigment spreads, you know, more pigment, more spreading, you know. But in the same time, you need to pack it solid, right? So all those line works, like letterings and all that, where it's 100% pigment, it will grow like a hell. All the outline everywhere will be blurry in a couple of years. You know, unless there is one trick what you can do, but not many artists or customers want to do that. Like for example, if you do line work and you want to lock that line work in, yeah. For example, you make name of someone, yeah. Then you need to go all the way around that line work with either skin tone, or you need to go with a white. Then you will gonna lock that black ink in the same place, and it won't won't blur out. Yeah, it will stay sharp forever almost. Yeah, so that's one of the tricks you can do if you wanna. do line work or write somebody's name. Yeah, just remember that. Go all the way around and add some skin tone or white to lock that line work in. It will cost more, but it will gonna be sharp forever and readable and understandable without any problems, you know. So now I'm working with the mid-tone, dropping some smaller details there. I need it. All right. Now I'm working on armor. What's the English word of this armor? Like what you wear on? No, it's armor and it's like a dress under armor which you put. Probably. I think so. Mesh? Okay. So working probably on mesh. It's not potato mesh, but mashed potato. And as well, you see I'm dropping the detailing in, but I'm trying to not make them too small. Still let them be readable in many years, you know. For all those crybabies who say you can't do detailing. Still, that will be all in the shade. But anyway, you know, if that is in the picture, it must be in design. That's how I work, always. So hopefully someday soon I will drop some workshop about detailing, how to work on them, and what you need to know about them, so it stays nice and readable. Okay. So now I'm working with the pure black, dropping dropping shadows, dropping dropping details, not shadows, details in design. Some nice detailing, some nice detailing. Building slowly up. I think I will take that off and leave. Like I said, I always trying to change something in design so it's not copy pasting at all. Nothing. If I see it will gonna look that way better, I change something freehanded, you know. Always gets better and better. Getting some details, 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 details. Drop shadows from the banks on the back. Still with the black, still with the 5 round liner on the 5 round backpin. Dropping some shading. So yeah, still working with the mesh from armor, this nice armor. Yeah, and then on an opposite side here, and we'll drop some details as on this side. Just a round, uneven circles, approximately 1 mil in the size, so they don't blend it together with the years and still being readable for a long, long time. Just bear in mind, don't overload with the pigment. Yeah, just quick circles with enough pigment to be visible. And don't worry if it's like you can see you didn't pack in, yeah, like of those lines, because it's effect, it's not defect, all those ghost lines in the detailing, ghost parts, it will gonna blur out, so it will gonna look even more realistic than if you would pack every solid pigment in every place. That's also one like really important thing to know is don't try to be perfect on detailing. Yeah, you don't need to do everything exactly the same. No copy paste. You just need to follow pattern. Yeah, you follow pattern, and that pattern become blending together with each other, become nice and realistic design. You know, especially in the armor. Back in the days, when they were creating those armors, you couldn't like cut anything off like precisely, like like exactly the same. You know, that's why it's nice to. Okay, I'll take that off. I don't want that there. And this is the spot where it will be the armor. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Slowly building up night. Yeah, with the beautiful armor. some bands around, you know, for armor. And slowly, that's how you build up that little bastard who is going to fight that crazy, beautiful dragon. I think dragon will have a nice snack. I never understood, like from any like fairy tales and all that, like why knights thought they can fight dragon with just a sword. Like why? How they think they will kill him? Like how you get to the throat, right? Only way is just to jump from the cliff, banzai, yeah, hope for the best. Fingers crossed, best jump. Let's kill that bastard. And then dragon just look up and open mouth, and that's it. You are just a toothpick for dragon. What do you think? Dragons were real?
What?
How do you think? Dragons were real or no?
Yeah.
No?
What'd you say?
Like, do we ever had in history
I think so.
dragons?
We had to.
Right?
Probably like dinosaurs.
Like dinosaurs, yeah. You know? Nobody ever saw them, but everybody knows
Yeah.
there were like dinosaurs.
It's like, how would people think of something like that?
Hmm. Probably not in medieval times, but
Yeah.
but still, I think dragons were real.
I made the medieval stories better. Yeah,
Hmm?
made the stories better.
Yeah, right. And they are so beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like dragons. How they look. No matter like how they look wise, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful creatures, dangerous as hell, but beautiful. The same like like gargouilles, you know, they are protectors of cathedrals,
Yeah.
right? But they look crazy, right?
Yeah,
Like
right.
like devils.
Yeah, it's crazy how people like did the stonework with those.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Beautiful,
Yeah. All with like hammer and like chisels too.
right?
Nothing like we got now.
Hmm. Yeah. So I'm from like Latvia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a Yugen style, like capital city, for example, like Riga. You know,
Yeah.
we have a lot of buildings with statues in them, and one of the biggest like facial statues on the building in a Euro. Beautiful.
Wow.
Every building is with carved things, and
Uh-huh.
it's beautiful.
Wow. What I like about Europe, everything's a little nicer in Europe.
Little
The
nice,
history is a little
little
nicer.
nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Riga is more than 900 years old,
Yeah.
or 8 now, 900. Yeah.
I really think that they're all still like relatively up,
Mm.
like all the structures.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Still working on this beautiful night. Now I'm building up his back armor with the pure black triple X from Pantera. Still, and just remember, yeah, all those details don't need to be like really, really exactly the same. And of course, not crazy, crazy in a chaos. But that will gonna make it more real if it's not even, you know. Hmm. Beautiful. And remember, don't overload with black. Black is one of the pigments that spreads a lot in a 1 to 2 age. When you work in the years, you will understand the amount what you need to put it in. Yeah, like I think you have seen the pictures where it's a blue around line work. That's overload. When the when line work bleeds, we call it line bleeding. Yeah, that's overloading. That line is overloaded with a pigment, and pigment couldn't find any way but spread on the sides. Sometimes you can, like, if it happens a little bit, sometimes you can fix it with a little massage. So let that pigment even more spread, so it's not that concentrated bleeding. Or you, for example, you sometimes, like, if blood vessels are like really, really, really close to the epi like top of the epidermis, as well you can see when a pigment travels in those blood vessels. Same shape, you just massage it out, but don't leave it, otherwise that area will gonna look like bruise. You you need to massage that out. Yeah. See, slowly, slowly we are building up this beautiful night. Working on the shoulder plates, still with the black, still with the black, nice and crisp detailing. We'll drop here a bit of bigger shadow. This goes under coat. What is it? I don't remember what was the word of it. Yeah. Just remember, more black for details, more crisp your tattoo will be, but don't overload, otherwise it will gonna look just too dark and it black will spread. You need some light detailings in the armor so it's better readable. Drop some random dots so it looks like uneven metal. See? Beautiful. You don't look, you're not allowed to see your tattoo until it's finished. I want to see your face when you see it first time.
Sounds good.
Another shoulder plate on the armor. Again, dark detailing. I'm trying to finish night before lunch break. Yeah, still nice detailing in the armor. And also remember about light sources. Yeah, this has light source from there coming, so it can't stay white any part of this in the back. You can stay skin tone, but you can't put white in those details because it's in the shade. So, and to fill all those details, yeah, I usually do white shading, so it drops uneven dots everywhere and fills those gaps where is skin tone. And when you do that, it looks more realistic than if you would just shade with a magnum, softer magnum. It drops like some kind of like natural looking detailing, like some kind of material, not not glossy material, but like lifelike detail. That's what I love to do. My all my designs. A little bit side highlight from there. And don't forget to fill this gap up. And same here. Just fill with a light shade because they are in the shadow. They are in the shadow. Same this part. Do on the sides a little bit darker so it looks like a curve, you know, three-dimensional. Same here, darker on the sides. Yeah, here, drop. Same on this elbow detailing, elbow arm one. Okay, filling gaps. Same. So random detailing with a five liner, backpin liner. So it looks like old weird metallic armor with some damage in that. See? Gorgeous. Wow, wow. Some drop shadow here, there. Also random detailing to fill the light gap. And that's how we go. That's how we go. Again, as you can see, I don't do put like exact dot like that, but I go randomly, like like chaos movements, and those chaos movements drops like uneven details in the armor, creating that realistic look of uh, realistic look of armor. Head, head port. Getting some drop shadow detailing there, right? It's beautiful, slowly coming together. We'll leave that spot for heavy highlight on the top here. I'm dropping here a little bit darker details because it's the fruit, like light comes from that side, yeah, like this. So this side should be darker a little bit. All right, all right, all right. Beautiful. Still with the five liner, backpin liner, so I can drop more details in the same place without worrying to damage skin. Yeah, I can go more and more like layers in the same spot because it's really tiny needle. It's just 0.25 millimeters thick, and it doesn't make too big holes in the skin, so I can go over and over and over without worrying overloading skin. John, can you order pizza? John, can you make an order? Yeah. If we can get from that brick oven, would be perfect. Like wood, or like that one. Wah, 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 wah. What you like on pizza? What you like on pizza? You eat anything? Of course, you're a fucking skinny bastard. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, right. I will get in the government and I will make a tax for the skinny people. Yeah, I like. Of course, everybody spends money because of me. I influence well, yeah. Yeah. See, we are almost done with the night. Beautiful. Sometimes what I like to do, it's like here on the head part. I took black and I was, you see, I do like this. It gives like nice nice shadow, crisp, more crisp if you would just fill with a dark shade, you know, like dark sumi. If you would put just dark sumi, it would make it more like matte, I would say, but now it makes it more crisp. Yes, very nice, very nice. Dropping shadows here, same way with the black and with the whip shading technique. So it's not just a proper black shadow, but dots of black shadow. It makes it more nicer and more how to say more real look detailing than just like that. Some more drop shadows here, 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 and there. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. A little bit more darker shades from the side, so it looks more curved, almost dark here. See, beautiful, and it all comes together. I would like to add here more darker because it's arm, and that arm 100% drops shadow there, right? Beautiful separation from the leg and what was the word? That was mesh, under under armor mesh. Okay, I need this one darker, so I drop a little bit more shading. Awesome. Very nice. So, and this is the way how you build slowly. You know, a little bit lighter shades on the top of the head because the light source is almost there. You see, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ba, 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 bum, ba, ba, bum. So, we are here almost. Oh, it's more than an hour. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And now I'm switching back to 5 round shader because we will keep working on a bricks here, like stones or what is that? Yeah, those are stones in a cave. Yeah. Don't forget to leave here white line for highlights to separate night from the front ground, like from the stones, and make it more uh, make better contrast in design. Okay, and that's how it happens. The moment. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Yeah. Stonies, stonies. Yo, dropping some details in the stones, also with the black. Yeah, because black is that holds all together, right? That's all you need. Black. Okay. And of course, remember, don't overload with the black. Yeah, it's not a black work. It's surrealism, and we need to make it look real as much as possible. Yeah, and that's where it comes to the point where you work with all the shades you have in your ink set. Like for example, now I'm working with a light sumi. That is for me. Light sumi for me is medium tone. Yeah, dropping stone details, detailing in the stones. Yeah, that's where the stone ends. Even if not, it's not in the shades, but it ends up here and on the ground. Yeah, it builds up like that. Just a random detailing in the in the stones. Yeah, you don't need to get any precise detailing. All right, just a random. You see, I'm leaving gap here in between sword and background. That's where I will gonna go with a white outline to separate my separate soldier from the design. So it's like those kind of tricks you can use while you are working with the tattoos, you know, on the tattoos that looks more readable in a longer time, you know, some like that kind of small detail, just the white outline, and that small detail, like in this case, sword, won't blur out, like, you know, it will gonna stay locked, nice and sharp, you know, nice and beautiful, nice beautiful stonage in a cave, in a dragon cave. We're gonna be in pretty late today. It's a lot of work on this one. Makes a lot of details. It will be insanely good project. Insanely beautiful. Insanely. I repeat, insanely. Okay. Again, what that means? Can you speak English, please? I don't understand what language you are speaking, so I can give you answer on the questions or whatever you wrote there. Yeah, we're putting pick up. Ouch. Take them next door if they can. They at least will bring it here. Yeah. So now separations. That makes all the difference in the designing. Don't go like black with the black, you know. You just drop there a little bit close and give that little white outline, and it makes a lot of like crazy difference in the design, you know. And you don't need to be worrying about the details blending together with the time, because it won't, because you did separation with other pigment, 100% pigment, by the way, and that 100% pigment will gonna hold that all together. You know, your details won't blend together with while tattoo aging. You know, because when you get older, you're losing collagen fiber. That's the biggest protein in your skin, and that's the protein and skin particles that holds those pigments together. You know, pigment particles, and in the eight, like when you get older, you know, in a skin process, in the skin living process, what happens? Collagen fiber changes direction from the vertical to horizontal, and then it changes back to vertical, and it changes like that, turning, and that's the moment when the pigment moves, you know, when the tattoo age. But if you have a pigment already there, that holds already that place, your pigment will gonna stay the same place because it will not gonna have a space where to move. Okay, because there is already another pigment that holds that place and won't let in any other pigment. It will blend a little bit, you know, but not that much to be visible. Those little tricks can help your tattoo survive aging pretty nicely. And if your artist is enough smart and all that, and did research or learned by himself in the years of working, then it will gonna use those kind of tricks. Beautiful. Still dropping. Now I'm working with a medium. That's my uh, light light sumi, but for me it's medium. Dropping some details in the stones. We're in the shadow in the foreground. No, closer to dragon. They are lighter because there will be white highlights also in because it's closer to light source. So what do you think? How it looks so far? Can I be an artist? Can I do this for a living? Not bad for my first one, yeah. Oh, beautiful unicorn. Right? Slowly building up. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we need to go back to that side on a bigger stone. Going back in with the black because this stone is more shade. Working with a 5 round shader and with the pure triple X black from in Pantera. Beautiful. That's the way to go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah. While I'm still here, soon I will gonna end up my live stream because I will go for lunch break. Okay. Probably I'll finish this stone and then I'm going. Still dropping black in the stone, black detailing, and I will fill it with a dark sumi shade because it's in a shade and there is no light detailing in it. Yeah. Now I'm just dropping random shape of details. Yeah, random shape of details, and after that I will fill it with a dark sumi shade. Everything what's left unfilled. this stone is in the shadow, so most part of it is pretty dark. So I could even just fill it with a just the black, but I don't want it. I want to make it more dynamic. So I add black detailing and will fill with a dark shade. So it has more depth. Even if it looks flat, it will gonna look pretty nice. It's more crisp here, with less detailing. And again, some stone parts are in more shadow, so we put more black to separate it. Now I'm filling this. You see, now I'm filling all those gaps with a darker shade because that stone is in the shadow more. That will be black. More darker light, the shading. Gorgeous. Now still pure black. Filling that gap. This is pure black because it goes a little bit under that stone position. Yeah, without much visible detailing. And same in this corner. Yeah, going a little bit more in. Just a pure black, like under stone. I don't know if it's visible for you guys, but no, it's not visible for you, unfortunately. Okay, I will work here so you see more of what I'm doing. I don't go on the sides. Let's drop again, still shadows on on the stones. Right. Beautiful. Pure black, round shader, 5, building up stones wall that is at the front of dragon. Round 5 round shader because of I don't need super crisp detailing there. Just a just a nice dark bulk detailing. Remember, you don't need to print it. You need to create design. You need to think outside the box a little bit. It's like painting. Like you just paint. You just go with the flow. You paint and just see where it gets you. Just follow pattern that is on the like main design, and that's it. You build up your picture. It's like micro changes in design won't hurt if you see it will look much better that way. You just use that moment. You know, you need to be open-minded on that kind of things. This is like nice crisp line because the stone is more on me, but those are at the front of that stone. Yeah, so it must be like crisp, nice crisp line to separate from those stones. After that, I will bring there some highlights with a white, but only after. And again, remember, you need to work with the black. Black is foundation for holding up your tattoo nice and crisp, you know. But at the same time, you need to think about like the dark parts, light parts to separate objects from at the foreground and in the background. So the picture doesn't fall flat. And that's how you build it slowly going up. And on the stones, remember, no detail is exactly the same on every stone or in the exactly like in the picture. Go wild with it. Just drop random detailing everywhere, and it will gonna look cool, nice and beautiful, natural. You know, go a bit wild, and don't forget don't forget the light source. Yeah. Stones, foreground, background, beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, some black on the top part. detailing for the stone. Sometimes you just can go in and do like vibe shading to drop in some details. And then again, some black with random detailing, like that. And that's how you get slowly those crazy amounts of details, and dynamic picture of whatever you create. And then you just fill that gaps with a medium tone. So it's because it's in the shade, remember, yeah? That stone is in the shade, in the shadow, I mean. See? Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Same here. Same here. Same from that side. See some stony details, like just with the whip shading. Just with the whip shading. That's great. That looks great. I need to fill this one because they are in the shadow. Yeah, there's no light source on it. Straight light source. Okay, beautiful. Okay, guys, I think I need to stop this live stream. Um, it was my pleasure to be with you guys here for a while. I will try to, not I will try, but every weekend, every Saturday, I'll be live streaming on YouTube. So if you're interested in seeing live how I'm tattooing, whatever, yeah, just hit subscribe button, turn on that bell, turn on that bell on my channel, and see you next Saturday. Oh no, next Saturday you won't see me because next Saturday I will be in Orlando on a convention. I have a upcoming convention in Florida, Orlando. Going there with a Sullen and Alter Ego Industries, Bishop, with them to be with them on that show. So maybe I will be able to go live there, but I don't know how good connection will be there, like internet connection and all that. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Like I said, go put that subscribe button if you want to see live streams from me. I will try go live every Saturday so you can see techniques and tricks, tips of what I'm doing, how I'm doing, and if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer on your questions. So that's it for today. See you guys next time. Love you all. Peace and love. Boop, boop.